was Rude Boy that turned into Benny, you know what I'm saying, BennyBoy Rude?
It came off, it was just like in the basement. Shout out to my cousin V, man, you know what I'm saying? Victor Jones, that's my cousin. It started off with him, my man Red Beam Lean. Shout out Red Beam Lean. If it wasn't for that man, I probably wouldn't even be doing this rap shit, you know what I'm saying? Bird Block 360 shit, shout out to him. Fucking Wawa, Free Wah, you know what I'm saying? Fucking, it started off there, you know what I'm saying? They was at my crib, they had a mic, this shit started off with a fucking wire, nigga, in the basement next to a washer and dryer. Niggas just had a laptop, Beam was on engineering shit up, and we was just spitting whatever the fuck came through. Them niggas believed in me at first. They was like, yo, D-Yo, you got something in you, just keep doing that shit. I wasn't even taking it serious. And they was like, yo, keep doing serious shit, keep doing it. So shout out to Beam, nigga, because if it was for that nigga, I wouldn't even probably even be rapping like that. You know what I'm saying? I was just freestyling and fucked around with my family, but never putting songs together, recording and shit like that.
Okay. So I'm saying, what year was that, you know?
Give it to exact cuz, like what shit? Oh, like that's around like when Lil Durk and them niggas started getting established, like 2000 what shit, cuz what 8, yeah, 2007,
7, 8, yeah.
07, 08. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace Mario too. That was a tragedy around that way. Mario Hornsby, man, like one of the biggest inspirers in the city, man. Shout out to Mario Hornsby, man. That was another person that was inspirational in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So when did you know that you had it? Like, was it like before this, or like? Cause I heard you say you rap with the family and your cousin and shit. So like, what year was that? Like, was that the?
That was like 2007, 2008. I'm gonna stamp it there. But I still wasn't like, I didn't have my own material out. We was just kind of like just, you know what I mean, just putting shit just to see what niggas could do. We was just having fun with it, to be honest. So my first like actual track that actually I did like on my own, it was Bone Like I'm Benny 1. That was about in 2015, around the time when I ended up going to jail and shit. You know what I'm saying? My first time, and I was on a bracelet. And that was another like minor setback. I ain't had nothing to do. Bored. Just bored. I ain't have nothing to do. So I just was like, fuck it. I just started writing this shit, and I put out a project. Bone Like I'm Benny, it came from my uncle. You know what I'm saying? It's my Uncle J.U. Free my uncle out the cane. He come home soon in October. But you know what I'm saying? He's a big inspiration in the life too, man. And that's where it started from. So that was 2015 when I had my first project that I ever recorded. You know what I'm saying? And it just didn't stop after that. From Bone Like I'm Benny 1 to Bone Like I'm Benny 2. Excuse me. Fake Love. What was it? Love is Love. What else was the other ones? It's a lot. They all on iTunes. All you gotta do is type in Rude Boy and the shit will go. I just basically didn't stop from Bone Like I'm Benny 1 to 2015 till now. I just kept going.
Okay, so how'd you come up with the name Rude Boy?
Honestly,
and then why the name change?
Shout out to Rihanna, man. That's one of my favorite artists. I think she's beautiful as hell. I think she's sexy as hell. And shout out to Rihanna. That song Rude Boy. If you ever heard that shit, that was like one of my favorite songs from her in general. So it came from there. And on top of that, in Jamaican it's gangster. You know what I'm saying? And in English it's rude. So I get a lot of people to say sometimes I can come off rude or I can come off this. So it kind of came off shit like that. I kind of came up with it on my own, to be honest. Shout out to Rihanna though.
So why the name change from Rude Boy to Benny Rude?
I'm happy you asked that. So shout out to my cousin Tally Up, man, from Tallahassee, Florida, man. That was another man that was in my life. When I had another major setback, I ended up going to jail again, 2020, and I ended up basically was in a fucked up situation to where I couldn't bail out for a couple of months, and I was finally able to bail out. And once I bailed out, cousin was like, "Yo, like I dropped a song before I went to jail." And it was called Big Fish. Shout out to White Ape. I don't know if y'all know White Ape. He's another big shout out to White Ape. He shot my first big exclusive video. It ended up going on Say Cheese. I got a lot of good feedback from there. A lot of people may not know about Say Cheese. That's a big down south network. A lot of people, you know what I mean, from independent to, you know, famous people drop on there. And I was able to get on there, and I got a lot of good views from there. Shout out to White Ape for his work. He was dope with the video. If y'all don't know what it's called, BennyBoy Rude Big Fish. That's when BennyBoy Rude came, before the Benny Boys. Like once I got out of jail, cousin was like, "Yo, let's do some group shit." I'm like, what? Like what? He was like, yo, let's do some shit called BennyBoys. You know what I'm saying? This came from Benny, from my uncle. Shout out my uncle, free my uncle, man. Like, it came from him just to keep his name alive, just to keep the hustle going. Because before I started rapping, I started taking this shit serious. My cousin Tally was doing songs and shit. And we was traveling, but I wasn't rapping. And then I was just like street balling and shit, just, you know, just trying to keep shit going. He did shit with Gunplay, he did shit with fucking Street Money Bucci. Rest in peace, Bankroll Fresh. I ended up meeting his dad and shit. All those pictures is on my page if everyone see that. That's no cap. I wasn't rapping, I was cousin, so I seen the shit that he was doing, so he was doing the shit already with the celebrities and shit. So when he brought me along, he like, yo, I could really get you into a different light and make you do shit with celebrities and shit and get you on a different lane. And he did that. Shout out to Tally. I ended up doing my first song when I came home 2020 with J Hood. It's BennyBoy's featuring J Hood. And from there on, I just had a straight 9, like, celebrity straight credit run, non-stop. Just kept dropping from 2020 to 2021, non-stop.